Guys, we are in Dera, Dubai. So I'm gonna give you a detailed comparison of best ultra-wide lenses for your Sony camera. Okay, so let's get into this. So while roaming around, I'm gonna show you some of the best footages taken with these lenses, and you can decide and purchase whichever you like later. Okay. This lens which I'm vlogging right now is 10-18. It's an APS-C lens, and this you can use with full frame also, because right now I'm shooting with Sony A7siii. So it's in 12mm and active stabilization on. So you can see it's a pretty good output coming from this lens, and there's no much vignetting. It's there. If you shoot with 10mm, you can see vignette, heavy vignette around this. So if you zoom it to 12mm, so you cannot see any vignette. It's a perfect lens for full frame, and it has optical image stabilization also mainly. So guys, this is the 10-18mm. I'm gonna change this to 20mm now. So it's became dark, so I think 1.8 will be much better. So let's change it. So guys, this is the 20mm. You can see the blurred background behind me because it's 1.8, and I really like the bokeh background behind me. So let's go and roam with this lens. So guys, this is how the 20mm 1.8 looks. It's a little bit shaky because it doesn't have this optical image stabilization on the lens, and but the bokeh is really creamy behind me. I really like the video out which comes from this lens, and yeah, it's really nice, but it's not too wide like 10-18, and it's a little bit heavy too. You know the main advantages of these low aperture lenses. You can shoot in midnight as well. I mean, like low light as well. My ISO is 2000 only and f1.8. That's why it's okay. Exposure is okay now. If I use f4, I'm gonna maybe increase the ISO to 7000 or 6000 maybe. Now I turned off the active stabilization, though this will be more unstable, the video. So I'm gonna turn on the active stabilization. So this is active stabilization on, and you can see a little bit difference in the stabilization, and I also can feel on the video that it's more stable than the normal stabilization. Compared to the other lenses, autofocus is much faster in 20mm. And let's move to the 16-35 f4. So guys, this is how the 16-35 looks, and it's in 16 and it's f4. It has optical image stabilization and how's the video, how's the stabilization guys, and it's a bit heavy, but it's comfortable, little bit front heavier than the other lenses. Guys, the background suppression is not much pleasant in this lens. It's because it's f4 than the f1.8. So guys, now I'm with the narrowest and lightest lens in this bundle. So this is the 24mm Samyang lens, which is not ultra wide at all, but you can vlog with this. ISO is crazy 12,800 in Sony A7siii, and this lens has no optical steady shot, and autofocus is quite fast, and I'm really impressed with the autofocus quality with this lens. And this really cheap lens with 300 or 250 you can get it from D&H or something, and yeah, But I really like it's super lightweight actually. It's the best lens for vlog. And now I'm using 10% crop. The active stabilization is on in the camera, so there's a 10% crop in this video, but still it's better for vlog. So guys, right now I'm vlogging with Zeiss Batty's 18mm f2.8. It's a really lightweight lens. It's a bit expensive lens than the other option. It doesn't have image stabilization. It's really lightweight. So when you vlog, you will not get tired easily. You will get more vibrant look with this lens, especially Zeiss lenses. I've noticed many Zeiss lenses. Also, one more thing is really awesome with this lens. It's background defocus, background blur. It's really good with this lens. So guys, next I'm gonna introduce you this Lova 12mm zero distortion manual focus lens. It doesn't have image stabilization. It's a bit heavy too. If you are a beginner vlogger, I will never recommend this lens because you guys need to take care of focusing, whether it is proper focus or not. You guys need to look at the screen all the time. So this is really painful. So I will never recommend this lens for beginner vloggers. It's really a good option for architectural, videography, photography kind of works, but not for vlogging. The view is really amazing. Like it's like a GoPro kind of look we are achieving with this much details. Okay, with another lens, this is 17 to 28 Tamron f2.8, and it's really a nice lens. It's lightweight. You can carry. You will not get tired easily with this lens, and only the problem is it doesn't have an image stabilization. But compared to all of these ultra wide lenses, I really like 1635 f4, which has optical steady shot, and the 16 to 35 mm zoom capability, so which is a really worth lens. It is a bit heavier than all other lenses, but if you wanted to go out and shoot with one lens, then the 1635 will be better for you because you can go all the way to the 35 mm. And the second place goes to 10 to 18, which is an APS-C lens. So the third option is Sony 20mm f1.8. It doesn't have optical steady shot, and the background blur bokeh is superb with that lens. And with this 2.8 24mm Samyang, also the blur bokeh is really nice, but the 1.8 is really pleasing. So guys, if you are on a budget, you can go with this Samyang 24mm f2.8, which is also a great autofocus lens, which doesn't have optical steady shot. That is the drawback, and which is super lightweight actually. I don't feel heaviness on my hand, and which is really good for a long time vlogging. So you can choose whichever lens. All the lenses are really good. So stay tuned and stay healthy. Until then, bye.